Hey students, Becca here with a video lecture on design concept statements and inspiration boards. When you were in fundamentals, you discussed heavily the use of concept images. We are now going to take that to the next level and talk about using concept statements instead of images. An interior design concept statement is the project's FF&E plan. Your design concept statement lays the groundwork for the visual components of the project and serves as the conceptual foundation or roadmap of the design. Basically, it gives your design a voice. Think of it as an elevator pitch. You do not need to detail every step of your idea in a statement, but you're quickly summarizing the necessary items. The great thing is this statement is also easily translated to the opening of your client project presentation. So you're taking care of two things at one time. Concept statements is an incredible tool for the design process. The interior design concept statement helps guide the designer through each phase of the design process. A design concept statement gives both you and the client visual elements of your design ideas for the space and what needs to be changed or updated. For some interior design projects, your goal is simple. The client already has a vision, such as an updated family room with Scandinavian furniture, or a functional home office using the latest technology. Your interior design statement must show how you will make their vision a reality. Another client, however, may be dissatisfied with their home but cannot articulate what's wrong with it. What you need to do is present your all-encompassing vision for the room, such that all future design decisions, colors, furnishings, and so on, will flow from the concept you have presented. Your design concept statement will offer a vision, even if your client does not have clear ideas on what they want. Suppose your client wants their breakfast nook to feel more appealing. That gives you a clear goal, but there are many ways one might accomplish that, right? Your design statement briefly outlines how you will reach their goal better than the competition. It expresses your design intentions and your strategy for making them real. For example, your intention might be to make the breakfast nook feel like the heart of the house, where people want to hang out. Your strategy could include replacing the current table and chairs with comfortable benches and soft throw pillows. How does that translate to the design concept statement? Here's an example of a sentence that could be used for our breakfast nook example. The breakfast nook will become a place to relax and enjoy one another. Soft bench cushions and lush fabric throw pillows create comfortability. The addition of a skylight for day and night ambiance will make the nook inviting at all times of day. This statement gives the client some solid details to think about. Consider those elements and principles of design and how they might assist in laying out the design for your client to help them better understand. Concept statements communicate design ideas to a client, much like utilizing a mood board. Concepts communicate a theme, personality, or style that include color, materials, textures, furnishings, lighting, accessories, and more. Design concepts are the central ideas around all the elements of a design project. You are not listing the exact furniture pieces, such as the manufacturer's name and specific colorway, but you are listing the types of furniture to use. Going back to theme, if you're not familiar with what a design theme is, it's where there's a specific type of decor, such as nautical. I don't endorse themes because I think that they can be overused, but if done with traces of things here and there, it can look really nice. Each interior designer has their own way of composing and formatting that statement. Make sure you include a few essential pieces of information. You will become more confident in your ability as you complete more statements. For now, follow these basic pointers, and your concept statement will surely impress. Do keep it simple. Write several descriptive sentences that communicate the purpose, focus, and fundamental concept of your design. First, state the intent of your design. Second, how will you accomplish that design? For example, you could write this: the intent of this design is to take advantage of the home's classic architecture, bringing in additional natural light, and utilize a combination of vintage and contemporary furnishings and accessories to achieve a comfortable but eye-catching ambiance. You should always liken your selections to the design elements and principles. Do address all client requests. Sometimes you may need to adjust your design concept statement to conform to your client's guidelines. You may have a killer design and spot-on concept statement, but don't forget to follow special client instructions. Oftentimes, client input significantly influences the direction of design and, in turn, the associated concept statement. If your client has a specific vision in mind and wants a lengthy account of how it is met in the design concept, follow their wishes and instructions to the letter. A good concept statement expresses your design thoughts in a professional manner without being overly expressive. It does not just repeat what the client tells you they want, nor talk in generalities or obvious statements. People will love to eat in the breakfast nook does not tell the client what your ideas are. Neither do words like beautiful, enchanting, or delightful, because they do not aptly describe the look or feeling of an interior space. Be specific enough and do not go overboard with adjectives. Avoid long, drawn-out statements or lengthy descriptions. Use short sentences for your design concept statement. This may require sidelining your creativity while you put your editor hat on. As with any idea writing, long sentences can dilute the effectiveness of your core concept. Brief statements are much more impactful and are more likely to command your audience's attention. Avoid being egocentric. Do not write your design concept statement in the first person. Your personal opinions and desires are not relevant to this document. A design idea, vision, or solution should not be about you. It should reflect your client's needs and the actualization of their space. The concept statement is about your client and their project. The design concept statement is not just to sharpen your ideas. It is also supposed to sell the client on your ideas. There are several approaches you can take. You can describe the most eye-catching single feature, or discuss the mood or emotional reaction your design should invoke. A simple statement about how you will fix the problem may be enough if you are not just parroting the client's words back at them. Stay away from jargon that sounds technical and work on your statement until it conveys as much as possible about your idea in as few words as possible. Some students like to include a concept image or concept tagline with their statements. They find it can make the process easier for them. These are optional additions, but can be used with the statement. You must write a statement, but you can also add either a tagline or an image. What a tagline is 2 or 3 words that summarize the overall feeling of the design at completion. Here we have 2 examples of taglines. One tagline is casual, comfortable, sustainable. That tagline, again, should repeat back to what the client is looking for at the end of the project. They're looking for casual, comfortable furnishings that are also sustainable. Another tagline using just 2 words is serene and stoic. Here's an example of a well-written concept statement for the Holst family. In their new living room and primary suite, the Holsts would like to feel comfortable, rested, and happy. Their home should be a place where they can retreat at the end of the day and regroup. Overall, the goals of this project are to help the Holst transition to and achieve the feel of a California casual home. To do this, the color scheme will use soft shades of white, blue, and light green. There should be textured fabrics, new soft window treatments, new area rugs, and congruent accessories to help achieve the look and feel they desire. Other furniture pieces, such as the sofa, should look and feel comfortable yet contemporary. To help drive the design, we have tagged the overall feeling as grounded and comfortable elegance. Here we have another example of a design concept statement. I'll let you read through this one on your own. And a third and final example concept statement includes a concept image, which again is optional. You will notice that this same exact example is written on your assignment, so you have something to reference. Let's shift gears a little bit and talk about design inspiration boards. Already this semester, I've had a couple of students say, how can my client convey to me what they're thinking? And how can I convey to them what I'm thinking? A perfect example of this is using either a Pinterest board or a Houzz board. Designers out in the real world also use Pinterest or Houzz. Doing this makes it easy for clients to visualize where the design is headed with style, colors, furniture, fixtures, and equipment. Clients are not usually familiar with design trends or style names. Having them add images of what they want and do not want is a great visual communication between them, you, and your design team. I have an in-action example of that with a YouTube video. This is Karen Bond, an interior designer based in Canada. She began a vlog back in 2015 in hopes of giving back to her community. Karen launched her YouTube channel, which gives viewers a glimpse of her day-to-day life as an interior designer and entrepreneur, which shows things that are really hard to teach in school, like meeting with a client. I put her information up here so you can check out her vlog. She continues to post great stuff. This video that I'm going to show you is almost 11 minutes, but it's called Design Inspiration, which shows how she uses Pinterest not only for her successful design business, but also for the remodel she did of a townhome she purchased in 2017. This video is a great way to show you how using Pinterest or Houzz can be incredible tools, not only for you as a designer, but for collaboration with clients. On a personal note, I must say this. She stole my tagline at the end of videos. I said bye for now before she did. Okay, let's take a look at her video.
I'm Karen Bond, the founder and creative director at House of Bond. I've been in the design industry for over 10 years. I decided to do an entire series around my own personal home renovation. Welcome to my home. Hi everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Bonafide. I'm super excited about today's episode. There was such a great response with episode 1 and the home tour. And today I wanted to give you guys the next step in the design process. So getting my design team involved and then just sharing with you guys what some of my inspiration and design intent is. So after the home tour, in order to move the project forward, what I really wanted to do is bring Chris into the office, introduce him to Karina and Daniel, who are going to be working on this project with me. Are you ready?
No.
Just act natural, don't look at the camera. It's like a family work day. Are you excited?
Super excited.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Kay.
Hey Karina, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. We are on our way in.
Okay, we're all ready for you, so whenever you come in.
Perfect. Their job today is going to be to ask me as many questions as they possibly can so that they can properly execute a design. Chris obviously is going to be a big part of this, which is going to be really cool. I want to tell the team that Chris has signing authority. That way we don't forget to include him, because I'm sure like us being in the office, we'll chat about stuff all the time, because I do really want him to be happy with everything. So I'm going to introduce you guys to Karina. You've already met her before on the vlog. She's been designing with me for 2 years and has just grown so much in her role. For this project, she's going to be my right-hand man with design.
Do you think Karen's going to be challenging?
I don't think so, honestly, because I think she's like a really decisive person, so I think that she's going to be like really on the ball, and I think she knows what she wants, so I think that'll be like easy to translate, and I'm hoping. Who knows? I mean, she might throw a curveball in there, but I'm assuming she'll be pretty good.
And then Daniel, my senior designer, is also going to be sitting in the meeting, and he's going to be there essentially for backup and support. He's going to help plan the project a little bit, and then I'm also going to pull him into the construction. I'm really happy actually that my design team is helping me sift through my ideas as well, because even though I'm a designer and I'm doing this for myself, I still have a ton of ideas, and pulling it together, it's just so much easier when you can collaborate with other people to do that. I've collected a whole bunch of images on Pinterest, on the House of Bond Pinterest board, with just a lot of ideas that I've been pinning over the last many months that I've been thinking about this renovation. When we're working with a client, they've actually collected a whole bunch of ideas as well. Normally they do that on Pinterest or on House, or sometimes they just have a file full of magazine clippings to really get an understanding of their design style and what they like and what they don't like. And then for us as the design team, we really want to take all of those ideas and create a really focused design direction. In my mind, I feel like it should be like North Vancouver, West Coast, glamorous. Okay, so I'll just sketch really quickly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
In terms of design style, what I'm going for is something really beautiful and modern that has a hint of traditional elements. The foyer, the closet, and the powder room are all going to stay in the same place. This image is actually very, very representative of what I want to do in the powder room downstairs, with the black and white wallpaper and the really light rustic floors. And there's huge moldings, big casings, which is exactly what I want to do with my place, and have it be more playful. I want to do something really cool and dramatic with the kitchen, and have a really, really long back kitchen line with a little peninsula, which is where I want to put the bar. I'd love to do a nice big kitchen island. I'm gonna do just black lower cabinets. That's the idea right now, with white uppers. I'd love to introduce some marble, and one of my favorite image from Architectural Digest, where there's actually a gold island. I love the light floors, the black cabinets, the white backsplash, and then that just pop of the gold and the really warm tones. You get like rustic wood elements, and there's shaker panel cabinet doors. There's the subway tile. I really like the subway tile. Chris really likes subway tile too. I love that it's super cost effective. It feels a little bit more casual than marble. I'd love to do a little seating area with a secondary table as a little breakfast nook. And then because the kitchen is going to be completely open to the dining room, this is going to give me an opportunity to hopefully do a nice big table where I could comfortably seat 6 people, if not 8. And potentially add a bookshelf and switch this up so that we've got a nice fireplace with some built-ins. I really like the idea of having something beautiful and dramatic on the fireplace. But then I got thinking, I really want to move the TV away from the corner, and the TV will likely go into a built-in over the fireplace. Then we'll probably do something a little bit more contemporary, something with sleek lines, and incorporate the marble that way. And change the seating arrangement so that you're facing the TV this way. As soon as you walk in, like I was saying, you're going to see the kitchen right away, as well as have an eye shot right to the fireplace, which is why it's such a huge focal point in the house. And then upstairs, do we convert this to a 3-bedroom townhouse? Because there's enough space up here to do that. And a 2.5 bath. So you would basically sacrifice the walk-in closet. You want to keep the walk-in closet?
It's such a big selling feature.
It is.
Obviously, I want to have a walk-in closet. I've got my shoes that are like still in their boxes, crammed. They've never been out in the open on display. It's just that with resale for a townhouse, a 3-bedroom townhouse is like the ideal formula in the Vancouver market. The market is really good right now, and I feel like I want to sell it for around $1 million. Which I think it would be totally possible. And so, do we design it for us or do we design it for market?
Yeah, they'd be pretty small bedrooms.
Yeah, they are small though. I don't know. Now that we're sketching this, I almost feel like we should just go with something like that.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense. Like
I think it makes the most sense
more
too.
Space, it's more
We're getting what we
usable.
want. It's way more livable for us. If we like it, maybe we do stay there for longer.
If you like it
I'm
enough.
hoping so.
Okay, let's run with this now that we're talking about it. I'm not entirely sold on the idea of flipping the stairs because our budget is $150,000. I just don't know if we would get the return from doing that.
Right.
I would love to have a built-in desk here for working. Can come out here. And the secondary bathroom going to stay relatively the same, except that this existing corner shower, I'd like to turn this into a nice big walk-in and square this off. We're thinking of maybe pulling in some slate or some pattern tile. We love the wood on the ceiling and the pairing of the white and black. And then over in the master bedroom, I'd like to do a nice big soaker tub under the window to utilize this light. And I'm not entirely sure of the configuration right now, but to have a nice big vanity with a sink with lots of counter space, potentially a shower in this corner, and the toilet over here. In our master, I would love there to be a lot of white, a lot of marble, maybe incorporate some of that wood just to warm up the space and to kind of tie the whole design together. And then over here, the walk-in closet. So we'd have lots of room for storage, and we would even tuck the washer and dryer up here. In doing that, we're going to close off the master bedroom slightly, and there's still tons of space to do a nice big queen bed.
Like the
I think we'll
furniture and-
keep the bed.
The bedroom furniture, yeah.
No, just the bed.
All your stuff, my stuff's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With 2 side tables and maintain this closet over here. So that's pretty much it for design style and inspiration for design.
Like any must-haves or absolutely nots that you do not want to see.
I just want it to be nice and open and airy and bright.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool lighting would be nice.
My must-have would be storage.
Yeah,
Close
lots of
storage,
storage. Oh,
yeah.
for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything you don't want to see, like a certain color or anything.
I'm always open to ideas. Always.
I feel like my list would be
Your list is probably a lot more extensive than mine.
there's like a long
Yeah.
laundry list.
Oh, for sure.
But you know what? I think I would feel the most comfortable if we were able to just get a really good space plan done so that we could get an engineer to confirm the walls that we want to open up and that we could get the plans over to Strata right away.
Okay.
Schedule-wise, like we're looking at
Early February.
How much time have you blocked off for construction?
3 months.
I think we're going to need more time than that.
Yeah, probably 5.
I find that hard to believe. It takes 5 months to do that.
It's just
It takes
Never
longer than you
know.
Yeah.
think.
everything takes longer than everyone thinks.
Oh, I know it
It
does.
does. That would give us basically 2 months
To do everything.
to design it and be ready to go for construction. And then we would start October 1st. And then we'll have to plan a move out day
Find a place to live.
and find a place to live.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Sure.
So that's it for today's episode. I hope you got a really good sense of what my inspiration is and what my initial plans are for the floor plan. Next time, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough with Midland Appliances to pick out my appliances because that's going to be an integral part in planning out the kitchen and designing all the millwork. Until next time.
I hope Karen's video was helpful to let you see boards in action. Now it's time for you to create your own concept statement and inspiration board. In the assignment, there are links to a student board and an interior designer board on both sites, one on Pinterest and one on Houzz. Have a look through the assignment and the sites and let your instructor know if you have questions. Bye for now.